Yo, what's up guys? In this video we're going to talk about some of these newer fad diets that have been popping up, like the carnivore diet and veganism, which I guess isn't really new, but we're going to talk about that also and pretend like it's new, because I haven't talked about it yet. Cool. Okay, so anyway, a couple months ago when I started making videos again, I was really into the carnivore diet. Now, I'll be honest with you, the reason I was making those videos is because I thought I would get some attention from eating raw meat on camera, because at the time I had never really heard of anybody doing that until I saw some of the Snake Diet guys' videos where he ate, I think it was like a kilo of raw beef liver or something. And I was into fasting at the time and I was already drinking the Snake Diet Kool-Aid, so I was like, oh wow, this guy just ate raw beef liver, like he seems to know his shit. So maybe there's something to be said about eating raw meat, right? I kind of took it, I wanted to try it on my own, right? And I ate raw meat. I did it for about 2 weeks where I ate pretty much nothing but raw meat. Had some potatoes here and there, maybe some peanuts. It's pretty much only raw food or natural food. And during this time, I got kind of involved with some of the carnivore diet communities on Facebook. And I'm still part of those groups now, and I notice a lot of parallels between the carnivore diet people and the vegan diet people, right? And basically what I mean by that is you have a lot of, this is more common with groups of vegans or individual vegans that I've heard speaking about their experience, right? Mainly it's ex-vegans, okay? But basically what I'll hear is that they have some issues with the diet, they have some problems, and they're looking for ways to kind of work around it without having to give it up, right? Instead of maybe finding a different solution. So it's very common with ex-vegans who they'll say like I don't know if you guys have heard of Dr. Morse, but he's this like YouTube, I don't know, he's like a naturopath, I guess. I don't even know what to call him. He's got like all this like weird alternative medicine, which I don't have a problem with, to be fair. I'm not saying that that's, not valid or anything. I think anything that helps people is good. But I'm also a part of some of his groups, and I will see like a lot of sick people in those groups, where they say like, I don't even want to tell you, like just disgusting health issues. And they'll always preface with what they're saying by, they'll say like, I've been on, a raw fruit diet for 2 years, and I just started getting this like awful skin rash, or I've been fighting a terrible skin rash for 6 months on my anus. And it's like, ugh, dude, fucking disgusting. Like maybe stop eating only fruit, like maybe eat something else, like it doesn't occur to people. People post about their kids. God forbid you put your kid on a vegan diet. That's just like, that's borderline child abuse. Like, not to hate on vegans, like you're an adult, you want to eat that way for yourself, like, this is America, like do what you want. But when you have people who you're responsible for taking care of and you restrict their diet in a way that's going to stunt their growth and just make them overall a lot less healthy, I mean, come on, it's not good, right? Now the thing is, like, okay, let's say we compare carnivore diet or carnivorism, whatever, to veganism. I would say, all things considered, if you had to pick one, I would go with carnivore, right? It's definitely better because at least you're getting meat, right? But does that mean that like you should only eat meat and vegetables and fruit are bad and you should never eat them because they're like poison your body or something? No, I don't think so. I know Sverige, whatever, the YouTube guy is like Dutch or Finnish or something like that. He's very outspoken about why vegetables are bad and fruits are bad, and he only eats raw meat and drinks raw eggs. He's got an entertaining channel, I will say that, but to completely rule out fruits and vegetables, I think is a giant mistake, right? He says garlic causes brain damage. I don't know. I mean, garlic also does a lot of really good stuff as well. Improves circulation, it's antimicrobial, like kills parasites and stuff like that, and it tastes delicious. Yeah, so anyway, back to my point. There's a lot of similarities between the two types of diets because they're very restrictive, and the people who participate in them, it becomes less about actually achieving like the best level of health and more about, I've chosen this behavior that is now my new identity. They like latch on to this like thing that they want to do to define themselves, and they try to look for like workarounds so that they don't have to release their hold on this new thing that defines them. And like, I'm speaking from personal experience, you know, obviously my situation was a little bit different, but when I was making those videos, you know, I didn't want, like, okay, fine. It was fun to eat the raw meat. It was cool. Like, I went to cook meat afterwards, but like when I was doing the raw meat, I didn't want to give that up because I was like, oh shit, what am I going to fucking post on YouTube? Like, but anyway, you know, eventually I was like, all right, fuck this shit. I don't want to only eat raw meat. This is awful. Like, I want to live my life, you know? And I think to a lesser degree, the people who participate in all of these fringe diets are like that as well. They just don't want to lose the community, and they don't want to lose that part of their identity that defines who they are now, right? It's like the new them. Despite the fact that, like, you know, the food tastes like shit sometimes, like raw food all the time, or even just only eating meat. Like, you're going to only eat cooked meat for the rest of your life. Awful, just terrible. You're going to only eat fruits and vegetables for the rest of your life. You're going to only eat, there's this one guy, he calls himself a mango-tarian. He only eats mangoes. And you know, he looks like shit. He doesn't look good. Like, he's not like jacked or anything. If he was, I'd maybe try it. I like mangoes. Yeah, anyway, like, so what should you eat, right? I think that you should eat anything that is natural, right? Anything that grows out of the ground or anything that comes from an animal, I think is good to go. Processed foods, not good, you know? Like, anything that's man-made, no bueno. You know, bread, like, all that stuff is okay, I think, in moderation, but, you know, nuts, berries, meat, legumes, vegetables, fruits, potatoes, whatever those are, I think that's all good. I think if you eat that stuff and you work out and you fast every once in a while, I think you'll be probably in better shape and healthier and feel better than all of these people who say, like, no, you only need to eat this like one inflexible food and you can't have anything else, otherwise you're out of the club. Boom. Mic drop. Yeah, all right. So anyway, that was my ramble on, I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Vegans, carnivore, something. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Give me your opinion, like, subscribe, comment, tell me if I'm on point or if I'm like spending too much time in my dark Thai hotel room talking to my little black rectangle. Yeah, peace.